I'm Jason Stabell. I served as a design manager for Hennepin County's Flying Cloud Drive project. Flying Cloud Drive is a multimodal thoroughfare situated within the Minnesota River Valley. The route has been popular for centuries as it bordered by numerous high-quality natural resources. Until recently, it served as U.S. highway, managed by the Minnesota Department of Transportation. After being turned back to Hennepin County, we decided to reconstruct a portion of this segment of County Road 61 to raise the road above the floodplain, improve safety, and meet today's multimodal needs by adding a multi-use trail. Hennepin County is Minnesota's most populous county and includes the city of Minneapolis, the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, the Mall of America, and numerous natural and historic sites. The county manages more than 570 lane miles of county roads and is growing a bike network to provide key connectors across the more than 600 square miles. The project coordinated with MnDOT, the cities of Eden Prairie and Chanhassen, and nearby Carver County. The area is constrained by steep slopes, and the team needed to mitigate for impacts to protected native prairie remnants and Minnesota Valley National Wildlife Refuge lands, owned by U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, as well as close coordination with American Indian tribes. For this project, Hennepin County partnered with the 106 Group to lead the cultural resources components of the work. We selected the 106 Group based on their expertise in cultural resources management for transportation projects and their strong working relationships with American Indian tribes.
I'm Adam Koenig, Senior Archaeologist and Archaeology Manager at the 106 Group. Stemming from the project's regulatory requirements, some remarkable archaeological sites were studied that shed light on our knowledge of American Indian settlement in the Minnesota River Valley. As the project cultural resources consultant, we identified 19 archaeological sites that represented use of the area for over 1,000 years. 6 significant sites were affected by the project and were subjected to archaeological data recovery. Early input was sought from the tribal historic preservation officers and elders of 4 Dakota tribes with ancestral connections to the area. During excavations, tribal representatives collaborated with archaeologists to observe, participate, and share their perspectives. Tribal representatives also aided in the interpretation of the resources recovered, revealing their cultural significance. Collaborative engagement with tribes aided in minimizing adverse impacts to the significant cultural resources that were unearthed. Over 5,000 artifacts, including stone tools, pottery fragments, and animal remains, were recovered throughout the archaeological investigations. 106 Group archaeologists and exhibit developers continue to liaise with the Dakota communities in developing interpretive wayside exhibits, a website, and a short film to share the stories associated with the sites and artifacts, and to serve as educational tools for travelers as well as the greater community. Tribal representatives have helped guide and inform our interpretation and the telling of stories about the place, the people who lived here, and their connection to descendants who live there today. The prairie complex along Flying Cloud Drive is part of the largest, most ecologically functional prairie remnant in Hennepin County. It supports rare plant populations, unique wildlife, and sweeping vistas of the valley. The prairie complex required a specialized, integrated vegetation restoration approach to retain its ecological quality. Pre-collection of seed by hand from the remnant prairie complex provided the best opportunity for conserving the ecotypic characteristics. Over the course of 3 growing seasons, seed was gathered for 45 native grass, sedge, and forb species. This approach resulted in a diverse array of native plant species being restored that reflect the prairie's historic genetics. We want to express our thanks to all the partners involved in this project and to the NAEP for our selection for this award.